There once was a girl named Finley. Her biggest dream of life was to one day go to New York City. On her 21st birthday, her grandma handed her a birthday card. Finley opened the card to find 2 plane tickets to the Big Apple for her and her grandmother. So one beautiful sunny morning, the 2 of them set off to what is called the city that never sleeps. They arrived at their hotel right on dusk. There wasn't much time left in the day, so they thought they shouldn't go too far. They walked and they searched, and they walked and searched some more, until they came across the most picturesque Times Square. It was just like a photo. Bright lights, billboards, and large amounts of people walking in different directions. It was organized chaos. On the second day, Finley and Grandma took a tour bus around Manhattan. They saw exquisite buildings, small and large, old and new, including the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building, and where a number of celebrities lived. On the third day of their New York adventure, Finley and Grandma took the subway uptown and caught a ferry to see the Statue of Liberty. During the boat ride, they also went under the Brooklyn Bridge. On the fourth day, they caught the subway to Ground Zero, where the 9/11 bombings were. This was an extremely emotional day in their trip. They saw remains of the building and wreckage, read notes from loved ones, and visited the 2 memorial pools. On the 5th day, they explored Central Park. They took a boat ride in the lake and had a picnic on the grass. They walked half around the way of the park and rode a carriage in the other half. After that, they tossed money into the fountain. On their 6th day, they woke early and walked down to the hotel buffet for breakfast. They ate well that day as they were trekking all the way to Chelsea Markets for lunch. This was 30 blocks away. The holiday was going absolutely perfect until Finley turned around and saw her grandma was gone. She instantly froze. New York is a busy place and they had no phones. She thought to herself, I need to get somewhere high, somewhere where I can see everything. She remembered seeing a building called Top of the Rock not far back, so she walked to the building and took the elevator all the way to the top. She looked over the edge and all of the sides of the building, down at the road, over Central Park, and as she turned, there was her grandma. They both sighed with relief and turned and admired the Empire State Building. On the 7th and final day of their holiday, they went to all the New York museums, including MoMA, the Met, and Guggenheim. They saw fashion exhibitions, the Lady in Gold, work from Picasso, Van Gogh, and Andy Warhol. It was a fabulous experience, being that Finley had recently studied all of these artists in high school. As Finley hopped onto the plane, she looked back at the airport and couldn't believe her dream to go to New York had actually come true. She looked at her grandma and said, "Thank you, Grandma."